Peace. Welcome back to the Voice of Reason show. I'm your host, Skilo Slim. And today we got our first time ever, someone who's been here for the third time, my brother, very inspirational, inspired me a lot of times. So we had to get him in here, to give us the scoop. My brother, what's going on, man? Introduce yourself to the people who don't know, man.
For the people who haven't been tuned in to Voices of Reason for the last couple of seasons, my name is Jordan Foard, with an A. They call me JoJo. I used to, I am JoJo's art studio. There was a place that I had it at, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, that's who I am.
Right on, man. So what's new, man? What's going on? You seem like you had a lot that you wanted to say, bro. Let's just jump right into it.
Jump right into it.
What was the inspiration for you to start JoJo's art studio?
Well, my inspiration to start JoJo's art studio came from y'all, the neighborhood that we was living in, people coming to the house, painting and sipping, everybody having a good time. There wasn't no hating, there wasn't none. It's at my house, and people loved it. And so I figured if I make a place, give me a building, a spot, and make it feel like home, which I did, at JoJo's Art Studio, I would have the same outcome, maybe even better, because it was on 72nd and Blondo, one of the busiest streets in our city, and I seen so many people I know, pass it up, and they'll see me, but they'll never stop, and I just be like, what's up? Right. And so it got frustrating after a while. I couldn't blame my business on other people, but I'm pretty sure I did good business at JoJo's Art Studio. Anyhow, the inspiration, like I said, was a homely feeling, and I felt like, the city of Omaha would embrace it, which some people did. Yeah, and, we would, I could make enough money to keep it open. It never was gonna be a cash cow. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for a spot that, I could paint, got big windows, me. I don't like to be enclosed, closed walls, anything like that. And so I like to be able to look outside and have the sun shining in, all that type of stuff. So, JoJo's Art Studio was, that was my baby,
Yeah, it's a dope place. It was a dope place, like for real.
Yeah, you came, Super Bowls, and we did everything up in there. But it closed in September, a month early. I closed it on purpose. My business partner, he was like, you can close it here, you about to move anyways, close it, I'm gonna get you a spot, we get to get you a spot when we get to North Carolina. I'm like, dang, that sounds even better. And so from that point on, me and my wife, we just been, saving up, still been doing the paint and drink things. We had one on Valentine's Day.
You've been like expanding out of town and stuff too, right?
Expanding out of town. I got one in Kansas City, March 6th with Tara Jackson. She's from Omaha. She used to be a Kansas City Chiefs cheerleader. Oh, that's dope. She got a dance studio down there in Kansas City, Dance Fitness. Down there off 1700 and Locust or whatever, and Kansas City. So we get to be down there March 6th. It's gonna be the first ever painting class. Every paint class you can either dance and have fun at. Some of them is chill, but with this is a dance fitness. So we get to be painting, and so right after the paint class, we get to clear out. And we could have one of those. She get to do one of her dance fitness class. You know what I mean? Dope. So either the ladies, they can dance. The guys, if you get out your comfort zone, you can dance and do the thing too. I don't know. I might dance, but
you got to go out there and bust a smooth move, man.
But when I get to Charlotte, big things is waiting on me. I can already tell. I got a connection. A lot of cities I didn't know that I did have, but I do, and so we get to do that. I'm still working with Ailey the Gritter, the rapper from Minneapolis. And so me and him got things in planned. Work with Hungry Face, a lot, especially with the Fresh Prince of the O.
Yeah, shout out to them.
And, just get to leave Omaha. I wasn't gonna come up here and bash anybody or say anything about anybody personally, It was just that, I had the opportunity. Everybody has the opportunity here, to make something of themselves if they want to. And there's a lot of people that's in business, but they don't have a place of business, which is, just because you got a place of business doesn't mean your business is doing good. You know what I mean? People
Right.
that does it out their home is probably making more, you know,
Right.
because of the overhead.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of red tape, man.
But it's the look of a whole bunch of open business, you know, which would make an impact, you know,
Right.
more black people with businesses. So that's why I wanted to inspire. Like, it's cheap, it's easier than what y'all think, you know what I mean?
Right.
I got felonies and all that type of stuff, so being able to do that type of stuff, and that's what I'm saying. Omaha is not what you know, not what y'all think, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
it's a lot of haters, you know what I mean? But at the same time, that's anywhere.
That's it. Yeah,
And
that's
so-
everywhere you go. Yeah, because I was wondering why. I was wondering why you closed down, because I didn't know if you was leaving or like what happened. It was like a lot of. I was curious because every time when I would see, it seemed like it would be packed.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be packed, yeah. We had, you know, certain occasions, you know, we'll get it packed in there. And like in one day, I could pay my whole rent, you know, and that be just the day that everybody showed up. And so,
Right.
and I reached out a lot of times to a whole bunch of entrepreneurs, you know, trying to rent my spot out, you know what I mean, weekly, monthly, whatever. I had one lady, she did good, but with that, she had owed money to somebody. And so them people used to come up to my studio all the time looking for her, you know what I mean? And this was like the law, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
you
you
know
don't
what I
want
mean? I'm
those kind
like,
of
man, I
problems.
don't want the law coming in my building.
Yeah, you don't
know
want
what I
that.
mean? I always keep I used to keep those art studio, the top thing locked, so you can't just walk up in my art studio, you know what I mean? You ain't about to just walk up in here and serve some papers to anybody, you know what I mean?
no.
It's like, nah. Like, who? No, she ain't here.
Yeah, I feel you
And
on
so,
that.
leave that paper outside the window, I get it.
Right, stick it right there.
Right, stick it in the window, I get it.
For real, for real.
The owner's not here. I don't know who the owner is.
Yeah, man, no doubt. So, do you feel like when you go to other cities, you get a better response,
Oh,
or is
man.
it just like a change of atmosphere you looking for?
No, it's crazy. When I'm out of town, it's like the love I get from people, you know what I mean? People be, you know, they actually listen, you know, I'm like, damn, this brother, he's articulate, you know what I mean? He's smart, you know what I mean? Da-da-da, this and that. You know, he got some good views, you know, and he's doing his thing on his own. You don't see too many people with me. You might see my wife with me, her sister, you know what I mean? Maybe a homeboy or something to help out, or my dad and stuff. So, you know, he doing his thing on himself, you know what I mean? And they, you know, they like me. And so, but here they like, oh, that's JoJo.
Right.
You know, so
It's like you kind of take it for granted in a way.
take it for granted in a whole bunch of ways. And so just gonna move and try to, you know, improve on myself, you know, as a father and all that type of stuff, and get it, you know, just get away from Omaha, you know. Not saying that Omaha is a negative place. I always tell people, you know, I love Omaha. You know what I mean? I'm conflicted when I'm, you know, from Omaha because I'm really from South Omaha. But I lived most of my life over north, you know what I mean? And so I'm just like, I don't know where I belong here, you know what I mean? And so,
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a change of atmosphere.
no.
I love traveling. I think everybody should travel, you know. And then you get a different outlook on things because when you're in the city you grew up in, it's like it's a lot of support. Maybe it's a lot of things like your bad habits.
Yeah.
It's a lot of support for your bad habits. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? But it's like when you out of town, every minute count because it's like if it don't work. Like you'll be in the city you live in and you'll have your wife. Y'all be going through it because you can go over here, you can go over there. It's a lot of reasons that y'all can go separate ways for a while. But when you out of town, it's like all we got is each other. Like we
Yeah.
got to figure this out. You know, and I
So-
feel the same way with business. It's like you got to be on it every day. You don't got a chance to be lazy.
No, you can't be lazy. Every day I'm trying to, you know, I'm reaching out, you know what I mean? I get good, when I reach out to people out of town, it's never no shystiness, you know what I mean? It just be like, okay, you know, it'd be so transparent. And so, but when I did, you know, do business here with people, it'd be shysty, you know what I mean? You'd be like, let's do it like this to show all the money at the bottom before we can split it. They don't ever want to do it like that. It's like, oh no, we got to do it, you know, this way, you know, in order for them to make more money than you know what I mean? And I'm like, ain't we supposed to be partners?
Yeah,
But,
we're supposed
you know
to
what I
be
mean?
partners.
But they don't see it like that. It's like, I'm gonna make more money than you because I'm a hustler, you know what I mean? Even though we're going in and doing this event or this party or this show together, you know what I mean? I'm like, you shouldn't even be getting half. You know what I mean? I'm the artist. You know what I mean? I should be getting paid like a rapper. You know what I mean? Y'all just the promoters.
Right.
And so, you know, it went down like that. And so I had to stop a few things. And, you know what I mean? I make more money on my own than I could ever with a promoter. You know what I mean?
I would imagine.
Yeah. Off of 20 people, 30, 40 people, my own, you know, I make way more money than I could off of 100 people, splitting it with somebody you know, 200 people. Now, if I get 383 people, like the one people did that one time, you know, of course, you know, I mean, I had the money to, you know, pay for help and all that type of stuff, but, you know, that happened too, you know, that at the Ramada, I don't know who them people were, you know, nobody does. And so they came in here and cleaned up, made 13 grand, you know what I mean, off of paint and sip. I'm like, wow. That was just like the final blow. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's.
You know, 13 grand?
13 grand. And I be wondering what's that, like, it's like, cause it's so cliquish. That's the only thing that I be trying to get people to like snap out of. Because it's like, people want to know like who you friends with and who you move with.
I don't mess with them. Yeah.
And then that's gonna base if they deal with you. But then a stranger can come who's grimier than everybody here that you know.
They don't know nothing about
You don't know nothing
people.
about them. And you'll just support them. It's like, I don't understand it. It's like the, you know, the milk over there is sweeter than the milk over here.
The milk over here. Like they don't want to see somebody who they seen at the bottom. You know what I mean? They see me, you know, in prison pictures and, you know, at 16, you know, going to prison and shit.
Yeah. No, you good, man. You know. That's the thing, though. That's you're right about that because people want to. I feel like if they can't do it, then they don't want nobody to do it.
Yeah, they want this nigga to be a, you know, off.
You good?
They want you to be they see you as something, and that's all they can ever see you as.
Right.
And so, my like when I go out of town, I'm taking pictures, I'm promoting, like, hey, get y'all family out that city. You know what I mean? That's all I can say, you know what I mean? Or else, you know what I mean? I don't find nothing happy here. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Man.
Yeah, so.
I want you to know, man, we're very inspired by the things that you do, and we're very proud of you.
Yeah, they love you more when you're gone, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, with me gone, it's gonna be like me dying, you know what I mean? Like, there's no more JoJo here. We get to mourn him. Oh, JoJo used to do this. You know what I mean? That shit was, that stuff was inspiring. And so, fix it up, mix it up, you know what I mean? And then who knows, you know what I mean? You know, I might come back one day or whatever, but I doubt it. But, you know, just taking things as it is.
Yeah, it seemed like it took a big toll on you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's hard to, you know, to deal with that. Like, was it just like not the response you expected, or is it just the way people act?
It was, hold on. It was friends, people you know your whole life and shit, and stuff. And
You good, I edit you off.
they won't never, you know, even like your stuff, or it was a lot. And so made me resentful.
Right.
Made me like a damn near evil person. And so I'm gonna cut it for a second. All right, yep, and so it made me, you know, a little bit, you know, resentful, you know, made me, you know, I felt like an evil person, you know what I mean, the way I felt about people, you know, the way I cut people off and delete them and stuff like that, you know what I mean, that was just, it made me change, you know what I mean, I'm like, dang, am I an evil, mean person like this, you know what I mean, that, you know, people be like, oh, you know, they'll invite you to an event now, or to their art studio. And I will block you, you know. I block, man, I ain't coming to your art studio. You didn't come to mine.
Yeah, why would
you know what I mean? And so then I'm a hypocrite, you know what I mean? Because I'm upset because people, that's how everybody else acts, you know what I mean? And so I'm up here doing the same thing, you know what I mean? Being like, I'm not going there because I don't mess with them, you know what I mean? And so I was contributing to, you know, the attitude, you know what I mean? I see why people, you know, act the way they act. Like, they probably didn't come to my spot because I never, you know, went to something they ever did, you know what I mean? Which I doubt I did have, you know what I mean? I went to all promoters parties. You know, I used to go to everybody's events. You know what I mean, and with no bias. And so I doubt that's it. You know what I mean, and.
See, that's something I always wrestle with that too, because like a lot of people invite me to stuff, you know what I mean, and it's like I started noticing they take it personal when I don't show up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I'm telling them, if you knew me, you would know that's like I'm not into all of that stuff.
Right.
Like you don't really see me out. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really, like all the times you invite me to a party, like have you ever seen me at a party? You know what I mean? It's like I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And two, if I'm working on building something, like I don't have extra money.
Right.
All my money's accounted for. But that's like so I try to like smooth people's feelings over and at least explain that to them, even though I might not have to, but try to tell them like, you know, it's just not my scene. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not coming to these things. It's not personal. I had to tell a brother that the other day because they be doing like the Black Business Expos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he's like, yeah, man, I haven't seen you at one. I'm like, bro, would you rather me come and just be here or come and buy stuff? He was like, yeah, well, you got to come and support. Exactly. You mean financially support.
Right.
Well, bro, I'm trying to do this restaurant stuff. My situation is shaking. Like, we trying to build this company up. I don't have no money to come and support in that way. So it's like all I got right now is a like and a share.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like if anybody who's doing business, you know, sometimes money get tight.
Yep,
You know?
and so I try to, when I had the studio, I try to work around that, you know what I mean? The financial part, you know what I mean? I wanted JoJo's Art Studio, I post it every day, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to buy nothing, you don't have to pay for a painting, you just come in here real fast. I got chests, I got dominoes,
Yeah, we came in here and chill.
Yeah, come in here and chill. I got a TV, you know what I mean? I got the old Nintendo 64.
Yeah, the 64
And
is
so,
in here.
you know, I wanted people to skip out, like, oh, I don't got the money to support. You don't gotta, you know, just come in here and just holler, you know. But that was even hard to do. And so, you know, I got to a point where I just like, you know, my kids at a certain age, you know, I got a son in college in North Dakota. I got a son in Georgia that's 22, just turned 22 the other day. And then my other two sons, my son Jordan is in high school, about to be a junior. My daughter's about to be a sophomore. And so they're almost out of high school. And so I figured this is the time to move. You know, I didn't want to move when they was, you know, super young. And so me, my wife, and my baby, we about to, you know, hop on that, you know, well, we about to drive right up when we get back from Kansas City, so.
And it's a beautiful drive too. You going to South Carolina?
North Carolina.
North Carolina?
Yep.
Yeah, man, I drove through the Smoky Mountains, man.
For real?
Yeah, it was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. I love the coast. I've been hearing nothing but good things about like the Carolinas. Like a lot of people are moving there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like Charlotte in particular.
Charlotte, yeah. We could be like an hour outside of Charlotte, so we could be in the country for like a couple months. And I'm gonna use that time to, you know, just be like unwind and get my head back together, you know what I mean, and get back on track and, you know, take over Charlotte, you know what I mean, like and take over that whole coast, you know what I mean, in a good way, you know what I mean, like they get to know who I am and all that type of stuff, like for real, like they get to know me in Baltimore, DC, you know, Philly, you know, Virginia Beach, you know, Atlanta. You know, everywhere,
man. I love the
like,
coast,
oh, that's JoJo, that's the painting dude. You know, that's the pad. Yeah, that's me. And so, I'm gonna go back up there and do that, and you know, call for my peoples. That's that's ready to do some work. You know, like, come on.
Yeah, definitely, man. We wish you nothing but the best, bro. Cause I mean, you all around like good dude, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You always got good energy, like. You know what I'm saying? You never really been on no BS around. I never known of it or heard of it, or you never did nothing to me. So, you know, I wish you nothing but the best, bro. Like when you doing positive things, you know, it sometimes it be hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be real hard. People, it's like you got to go through the test so that you know that you deserve it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I just would say, just don't give up on that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not giving up. I'm really just getting started, you know, especially, you know, I feel like for real, this is the year, you know, I'm gonna get started, you know, and start moving. I'm gonna be on that fast, high speed train going up to New York and all that type of stuff. Yeah. And so I'm convinced my wife to do the things that she wanted to do and all that type of stuff. You know, hopefully she finish schooling and be a doctor, or she can do the radio thing like she wants to do, or anything, you know. So I'm just, you know,
It seems a little more art friendly out there too.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like
most
a lot
definitely.
of, you know, like a lot of people into art. It's like here, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's kind of like a trend.
Yeah, it's a trend, and like we had that thing for Martin Luther King for the kids,
Yeah, I seen
and
that.
you know, it was hard to get people to. If it wasn't for the people who threw it and their kids, there probably wouldn't have been no kids there. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, why ain't y'all bringing y'all kids out here to do something for Martin Luther King Day? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you know, most parents, in some type of way, you know, they don't really care. You know what I mean? You know, especially about, but they'll go all out for Christmas and stuff like that. And so I'm like, that just shows you what's wrong with our communities. And so, you know, and so that's what's up.
Yeah, people got their priorities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the thing. Like, that's what I try to work around, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if that's your priority, then it's like, what can I say? It's nothing I can say or do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I gotta just kind of try to find the people that support what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And that, it's like, it gets tiring sometimes. You know, because I feel like that a lot of ways when we do this show, you know? It's like, we show love to everybody comes through, we welcome everybody, and it's like, at times it has felt like that love is not reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't nobody coming to say, hey, like, come here, like, come check this out. Or,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we over here doing our thing, they over there doing their thing. And it's like, I really don't want it to be like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would rather it was like everybody's united and it's like we stronger together, but.
You know, optimism, saying we'll get there, ain't going to make it happen, you know. So, you know, I disconnected myself from the city maybe a couple months ago, you know what I mean? You know, like I don't care, just that my feelings and stuff, it just, you know, plugging them out the wall, just like let them go, you know, friendships, everything, just boom, boom, you know, just before I can, you know, leave on a good note, you know, and, you know, prosper there and hopefully help other people prosper, you know.
No doubt. Well, again, I want to just say that, like, we're very proud of the work that you've done. And
Third show.
Yeah, third show.
King
no
of the
doubt.
Voices Region show right here, me.
No doubt. No doubt. That's real, you know. We got a lot of inspiration from you, bro. When we came up there to your shop and was chilling with you, it was like, it lit a fire in us. You know what I'm saying? We started taking the show more seriously. We started organizing the show, thinking about other businesses that we could do. It made it real.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't never take that away from you. I ain't never seen no brother with an art studio.
No.
Maybe before my time, I don't know, but you the first. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like they say, man, the first ain't never easy.
Right.
But
Thank
we,
you, bro.
you know, we gonna always remember that, like
Most
real
definitely.
talk. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to, like, I don't know if you want people to be able to get in touch with you, or if it's anything you want to say before we get up out of here. You know.
You can reach me on Instagram, Joe's Art. It's like Mozart, but with a J. And so, this you can reach me at Joe's Art on Instagram and or else on Facebook by my first name Jordan. You'll find me, and you know, I'll be out there. You know, look me up.
No doubt. That's peace. Well, I want to say thank you, bro, for coming through. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you like always. Like I said, our only third time guest, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that means a lot to us, you know what I mean? That you would continue to rock with us. You know, you came here, you know, spent this time with us and whatnot. And I just wish you the best moving forward, bro.
Thank y'all, man. I wish y'all the best too, man.
Yeah,
I
thank
feel
you.
like y'all up to big things. You know
we
what I
gonna
mean?
have to come out there, you know. We trying to travel everywhere anyway. So
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna leave it open for everybody to come out there and visit. You know what I mean? Come out to the coast. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have big things going. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I know people out there, and I'm already getting good love and good hugs all the way from over there already. And so that's why I say all them shows are already booked in all them cities. You know what I mean? So
that's dope.
And so it's about to be, you know, I'm about to be out there.
That's dope. That's dope.
And so y'all can come out there and film the whole thing, you know what I mean? And do your thing.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that.
Yep, but
Well, hey, I want to say thank you to y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you lock in with my brother and you show some love, you show some support. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, peace.